Well, hey folks, FatGuyFliesRC. All right, we're out here at the Avon Park Field. We're going to be taking up the 80mm F-86 Skyblazers, and FMS has got their big Black Friday sale going on, and they reached out to me and they're going to send me some planes, and they actually offered this one and their 80mm Rafale to me, and I said, you don't have to, I've already got both of them. They're like, well, thank you for your honesty. We were going to send it to you. Instead, they sent me a bunch of smaller planes, and that's fine. And I said, well, I'm going to show it anyways. And so here it is. This is the FMS Skyblazers. Now, this is kind of an electronics, I know it's not a remaiden, but it's a performance upgrade test. How about that? I removed the 7-channel or the 6-channel Spectrum receiver I have in there. Now I have an 8-channel, and I have the nose wheel gyro on its own channel, and the air brakes or speed brakes are now on their own channel. Now they're not tied to the flaps anymore. So I still don't have thrust reverse going, but that's okay. I don't need that.
Motor hot and ready to burn.
Okay. And with this kind of plane, with the way the duct system is, the thrust reversing is not all that effective anyways. Right, left, up, down, right, left. Got a 5200 HCL SMC pack, just a regular LiPo pack. Timer set for 3.5 minutes. So we're going to take off in our high rates. Now this is completely redid, new radio, new trim, reset the model. So I'm going to have to kind of make sure she's trimmed out, but I'm sure she'll be fine. All right. I usually set planes up a certain way, or jets up a certain way, so take off flaps into the wind. I've already done the gear function. I know it works. Right, left, up, down, right, left. All righty. Here we go.
Up.
A little bit of up trim. Now, unfortunately, we have nothing but a clear blue sky. Sky? Oh, I love the sound this F-86 makes. Up. Turn the motor off. Bring it right down the field with us. About half throttle there, just cruising along. Beautiful model.
Time remaining 2 minutes. Gear down.
Do a gear pass here. Gear is down.
Landing flaps. Stop the F-86. Flaps up. Cruise mode.
Wasn't happy with it.
1 minute. Landing flaps. Stop the F-86.
If it goes in the grass, that's okay. Have very little wind today to fly into to slow her down. Get all the grass out of there. Oh, what am I doing? I can't back up. I don't have reverse thrust. Oh, well, you get to steer drive around a little bit. All right. Now, the speed brakes, I put them on their own separate channel, put the flaps up, on this slider back here. So there's half position and then completely closed. I call it cruise mode when it's closed, and then
Slow the F-86 down some.
halfway out,
Stop the F-86.
and that's all the way out.
Cruise mode.
Okay, let's go over our rates, flap settings, and CG. All right, I had 32 seconds left on that flight on a 4-minute timer, I believe. No, 3.5-minute timer, so we flew for 3 minutes solid.
Motor is so very chilly.
Motor's off. Let me show you my rates real quick, my flying rates. Ailerons are 100% with 40% expo. Elevator is 100% with 40% expo. And rudder is also 100% with 40% expo. I've been liking a lot of expo lately. Motor off, forward programming. No, actually, let's go with flap settings real quick. All right, there's no mix needed for this plane. Flaps up are a negative 100%. Takeoff flaps, negative 50. And landing is a positive 25. 2-second deployment. No mix is needed, which is awesome. Okay, forward programming. AS3X settings. My gains are at, on roll pitch and yaw, 40, 50, and 60. Priority, all at 100 on roll pitch and yaw. Did nothing with heading. Stop lock, all at 50 on roll pitch and yaw. And the release rate, I left it at the 55, 55, 75. I don't normally mess with that anyways. The nose wheel gyro has a 50% rate gain and a 50% heading window, so it only moves within that 50%, and it is not tied to my adjustable gains. Those are set gains, so no matter what I do with my adjustable gains up here on the roller, it doesn't affect that nose wheel. I have that set. So because all you have to do is just don't inhibit it when it wants to ask you where your gain channel is, and I inhibit that. That way it's just for those gains only, which is best for, to my opinion, the best way to go. All right, check our battery and we'll talk about CG. If I wrote CG down, I don't remember if I did or not. I sure did not. Okay, well, CG, check it on the top of the plane. If you look, I got some little glue marks right here, or some little dots right there, so it's about halfway mid-wing. So let's check it real quick. I don't like checking it from like this, but still pretty good. Pretty good right there. All right, now this gear door here, I removed it because it kept getting ripped off in the grass, so I don't even use it. All right, let's check our battery. Be careful with your hatch. Make sure this pin needs to be longer, are more for it to grab a hold of, because I have lost one of these caps, these hatches before. And when you lose the hatch, you got to buy a decal set also, because the decals are on the side. The whole bill will cost you $75. So that's an expensive mistake for not checking your hatch. It needs to be longer though. Got a KM model afterburner there, and this is an SMC HCl regular LiPo pack, which I'm loving these regular LiPos from SMC. Thank you SMC for the battery. Thank you KM models for the afterburner. 50% left, so we're actually in good shape. I could have flown the full, actually a full 4 minutes. So the next flight I do, I'll set my timer for 5 minutes or 4 minutes with that kind of a battery. So I got another one for it, and yeah. I've also got, Gabriel, could you come here? I want to show my radio setup in here. This is where I have the AR 830-60T 8-channel receiver. I still have an open channel because of the no thrust reverse. And then there is the satellite I've got right there. So I've got absolutely no problem. Well, you know what? No, I don't have an open channel. That's right. Instead of reverse thrust, I have the speed brakes back here. So all 8 channels are being used. If you want to use a nose wheel gyro and you want the speed brakes, you're going to have an 8 channel. There's also thrust reversing available, but I wanted to use this separately. It was more important to me than having thrust reverse. So alrighty, which on this short of a runway you think I'd done the other way around, but you know, hey, it is what it is. Alright, well there you go folks. That is the FMS F-86 Skyblazer. By far one of the most beautiful planes I own. It really is a showpiece. It's almost too pretty to fly, but I tell you what, she sure sounds good. It's got that deep throaty turbine sound to it. All right, folks, so thank you for watching. Gabriel, thank you for filming. God bless y'all. Check out FMS's Black Friday sale. I don't remember the numbers. I just know they got some pretty good savings, and it's going to be, think, through the entire month of November of 25. It's going to run. It might end like the 29th or something like that. So, all right, well, God bless y'all. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Well, hey, folks, FatGuyFliesRC. All right, FMS was going to send me out this Skyblazer, and I told them, nope, I've already got one. Don't send it out. I said, well, they said, well, thank you. Thanks for being honest. I said, well, I'll fly it and I'll feature it for you, part of your Black Friday sale. So that's what we're going to do. It's kind of a low light right now. So let's take it up, enjoy the beauty of this plane.
Stop the F-86.
Speed brake, landing flaps,
Takeoff flaps.
the whole 9 yards. Got 8 channel in there, nose wheel gyro, high rates, 4 minutes, 5200 HCl, high voltage, or actually regular LiPo. Probably won't be able to do the entire flight because I know it may seem bright enough on the video, but it's getting dark here in real life, in real time. And so get it up and down a couple of times. That'll probably be all we're going to have time for. Takeoff flaps are involved, are going. Nose wheel gyro is engaged. That's the version 5 of the KM model afterburner.
Gear down, gear up.
Take it out, flip it.
Gear down.
Boy, that is beautiful. This is going to be the bonus flight on the other flight we had earlier tonight.
Land time remaining
Or
3
this
minutes.
afternoon.
Stop the F-86.
Going to be in the grass, but that's okay. Alrighty. Just real quick, I want to show off the lights and how beautiful this plane is. I'll just kind of taxi her around a little bit. The front landing lights there in the front nose, they shine straight down. Landing lights, the navigation lights, got the speed brake out. Of course, it got that KM model afterburner. It's got that rear light. All right, we'll put our speed brakes back in.
Cruise mode.
Okay, flaps back up. That is just one beautiful plane. Well, folks, thank you so much for watching. I went over the rates and everything in the last flight. Nothing has changed, same battery. Just wanted to show it off in the lower light so you can see just how pretty this is when the sun starts going down. Be careful with your hatch though, it's kind of hard to get. They need to have a longer pin or something to keep that latch down, so it will come off fairly easy. But I have learned that the plane flies fine without the hatch on, so. Alright folks, well thank you for watching. God bless y'all. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends, Gabriel, thank you for filming for me, son. God is good, and that's the Skyblazer. See y'all later. Bye-bye.